My name is Elizabeth Kaiyongi. I work for IPSIA as a project coordinator for the Be0Gas Project that is promoting renewable energy in Laikipia. I'm very happy to be here today and to do this video. So under the Be0Gas Project that we are aiming to promote renewable energy in Laikipia North, mainly we are working with Laikipia communities to increase the adoption of sustainable biofuel through the use of improved cook stoves, biodigesters through biogases, and also to raise community awareness on the importance of climate change mitigation and adaptation, because the climate change issue is here with us and has catch up with us, so we have to find a way to adapt to the changing conditions. Today I'm not only talking, most of the time when we talk about the Laikipia communities, we see them as key contributors to climate change. But I'm here today to talk about the communities here in Laikipia, more specifically as agents of change and how they are contributing to the fight against climate change. For example, for the communities that we work with here, we support them to use the Jiko Kisasa. A Jiko Kisasa is an improved cook stove that is energy efficient and is made of clay, and these are local materials that can be locally available in any communities. So how the Jiko Kisasa works is that it reduces the firewood consumption and the emission of greenhouse gases by 65%, because then with the concept that it uses less firewood, then automatically it also reduces the emission of the gases. Again, the fact that Jiko Kisasa is inbuilt is also, the clay also helps to absorb the heat. And then when the heat is absorbed, it then cooks faster and is more efficient. So these Jiko Kisasas, when we were first introducing them to these communities, we faced a bit of resistance because the communities here, they have some stereotypes that a Jiko Kisasa doesn't have a lot of heat, because mainly they use the fire to light and also for cooking. So there was that stereotype that is not able to light the house efficiently and cook efficiently. But as we continue to roll out this project, we saw a positive progress, because what we did a lot of trainings to change the mindset of the communities, and also the distribution and installation of these Jikos was done in phases. So like we do the first phase, and we allow the communities to observe and learn from the realities of these Jikos, to interact with the Jiko and see how it works. So these phase installations enabled the community to get the facts right. They were able to see practically how the Jiko Kisasa is able to cook, the drastic reduction in the firewood and smoke, which then meant less time for them to go to the forest to collect firewood, less indoor smoke when they are cooking, and also the time for the cooking was also drastically reduced, because it's very efficient in cooking. It cooks faster. So through this phased installation, was able to create a higher demand for these Jikos from the communities. So that is how the project was rolled out. And we realized after we finished the installation of the Jikos, because we were mainly targeting the project beneficiaries, there was like a demand crisis from the community, because we had other people that were not group members asking for the Jikos, but unfortunately the budget was limited only to the project beneficiaries. So what we did to support the rest of the community to be able to acquire these Jikos, we did a training for potential Jiko Kisasa installers, so that we selected a few people from the community. We trained them on business skills, so that they are able to tap on this opportunity for Jiko Kisasa supply and distribution. So we trained them, we took them through a process of training, and now they are able to buy these Jiko Kisasas and sell to the rest of the community. So this strategy has enabled us to reach to even the other people from the community who are not direct beneficiaries of this project. And this means greater achievement in terms of the fight against deforestation, because this means if more people, community members, are using the Jiko Kisasas, then we have less trees that are being cut, we have less greenhouse gas emissions, and the more our environment is conserved. So the Jiko Kisasas, we see them as a potential way that our communities can use to fight against climate change. And this initiative was initially targeted for the women, but has again brought together both men, women, and children in the fight for clean energy, because our kitchens are less smoky. We see the men also participating in the kitchen, and also the children, because with the use of the jiko kisasa, is not an open fire. So it's less dangerous for the children when even they play in the kitchen, because the risk of being burnt is minimal. So thank you so much.